Collective, you have a special message of awakening today. There are a few people in this collective that are finally blossoming. If you're new here, the Green Collective is one of the collectives that I channel for. It's a group of people that are primarily they're very nature focused for the metaphors and stuff I get from spirit. They're very business focused right now, career oriented, kind of like nose to the grindstone. Um, I have often gotten the message you are a biome for this collective as well. And what that means is like you contain many things within yourself and you are at times vicious, you're at times very stubborn. But these words are perspectives by humans put onto nature when nature simply runs its course. So you are someone who kind of simply runs their course. People can determine, oh, like that's mean, that's bad, but it's just nature, right? The tiger has to eat, so it's going to kill something, and it's not going to be in a pretty way, right? You're also someone who needs to kill to eat in a way, and you're not going to apologize for what you have to do to get what you want, to get what you need, what you desire, because this world is made to be used, is sort of the collective feeling that I get from this collective. Um, it's a really interesting collective because it's kind of this group of like, I get what I want, because that's how nature survives. And humans, people tend to look at that as selfish, when in reality, the way that you do it, it's like how nature does it. If the plant doesn't seek out light, the plant dies, right? So you seek out light because if you don't have it, you die. The plant seeks out water because if it doesn't have it, it dies, right? You seek out water because if you don't have it, you die. So it's things like that, where we don't punish a tree for ensuring its survival, even if it grows and like covers a house, even if it grows and denies another plant light because it's growing taller. You know, we don't begrudge like an ivy growing on the side of the house. We're not like, oh, that's so immoral. We just look at, oh, like ivy is a plant that climbs, and of course it is going to cling to a house because it's a tall structure. Excuse me. There is definitely a savagery in this collective. It's like people that are very tired of doing what other people say, doing what other people tell them. It's kind of people who want to say like F you to the rules, F you to everyone who thought you'd keep me down, F you to everyone who thought they knew better than me. It's a really like punk, um, rebellious sort of feeling in this collective. These are people who've had to trust their own intuition because people constantly disappoint them. They're really tired of being portrayed as a villain. Um, they don't want to be portrayed as a villain, the people in this collective, but they want to do what ensures their survival. They want to do what's in their self interest without being called selfish. They're so tired. I'm getting full chills. They're so tired of a world declaring that they are selfish when the world demands that they accommodate them. It's like, what is up with that? What is up with this group of people that looks down on me and says, you have to do this? You're so selfish thinking of yourself. All they think of is themselves. Why am I supposed to feel guilty for thinking of myself? A lot of attitude, a lot of big, like, bombastic is a word that comes through, a lot of big feelings in this collective, a lot of pissed off and um, in like, there's a lot of indignation too in this collective, very hot, even though the imagery that comes through is often green, and forest, specifically jungle, not forest, jungle. I think it's because the jungle is more alive, and that's why the jungle is often what is shown, even though there are trees. It's like a lush tropical rainforest that I usually see for this collective. Um, there's a lot of anger in this collective for something right now. I don't know what it is that you're working through, but it's got me so heated and so angry just channeling into it. It's like this voice of like silenced mothers is a phrase. Um, upset children, silenced mothers, angry men. It's like people that have been passed over for promotions, people that have been looked at sideways for doing what's in their best interest. And again, you're not selfish in this negative way. You're not like self-serving or so greedy to the exclusion of others that you're like, oh, I want to actively harm other people. Sorry, I have an eyelash literally fell into my eye. Um, it's like all you want to do is live in this world and survive well. And people everywhere just seem to constantly be coming down on you for doing this, saying like you're not living in service enough, you're not subservient enough, you're not doing enough right, you're not doing a good thing, you're not doing blah blah. Like I just get that everyone's complaining at you, it feels like, or maybe complaining around you, and you're so tired of it. You're so sick and tired of it. So let me see here if there's like what message can I give to you today, or what can I pass on for you today? If this is, resonating for you, then this is your message. Um, like I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired is also coming through. Maybe it's just acknowledgement of your anger. It's like a lot of what I'm getting is like, you are right to be angry. You should be angry. And if this message found you, because I don't have a lot of followers, like if this message found you, it's really for you, because I set the intention that only the people that truly need to hear my messages find them. I don't want my messages cluttering up people's inboxes or for you pages that it's not for. Do you know what I mean? There's so much noise today. I only want this message to find very few specific people that are actually going to benefit from it. So maybe you just really need to feel heard and feel seen, because not a lot of people understand the collectives that I channel for. I channel for very specific types of collectives. Um, and this one is like possibly my most misunderstood. Maybe my purple one. There might be only one other I could think of that is like as misunderstood as this one. This one is often labeled like vicious, sporadic, instigators, duplicitous, selfish, conceited. There's a lot of really weird labels this collective gets, and none of them fit. Like, I just want you to know, none of them fit, because all of those labels are like from the perspective of someone who is not getting something from you. Let that sink in. When people label you things like that, it's often because they're not getting something from you. I don't really get that you guys go around forcing your opinions on other people. But I think what you do is you make your opinions known. And there's nothing wrong with that, because people go around soliciting opinions and asking for advice. And so it's almost this feeling of like a Venus flytrap, where people come up to you like this fly, and then they ask you for something or do something, and then you like snap at them, kind of, right? Um, Maybe that's literal, maybe that's metaphorical, but like basically the fly goes to the Venus flytrap, right? Like it's someone who shouldn't maybe be talking to you, like, and you kind of just behave accordingly. It's like if someone asks a stupid question, like ask stupid shit, get hit, like that. It's kind of like that. I just feel like a lot of people have been asking you stupid questions, and you're just really sick and tired of it. And your patience is worn thin. So why are you the villain for just behaving as a Venus flytrap behaves? Like, there's this feeling in this world like you're supposed to accommodate everyone for some reason, and people get mad at you when you don't accommodate them. But it's like, don't go to the Venus flytrap to accommodate you as a fly. I eat people like you. Like, are you a dumbass? Like, um, it's just stupid people doing stupid things. I feel like you're really tired of it. And I feel like you're just not going to deny your nature anymore, because your role is to be a jungle. You have to punish the people that deserve to be punished. Again, I use that kind of lightly, but that's the phrasing coming through. Maybe for some of you, it's more literal. Um, like, I don't know if some of you are parents with children. Um, yeah, there's just this interesting visual I'm getting of like that Venus flytrap. I have birds outside my window. That's what I'm looking at. There's this interesting visual of like the Venus flytrap, just like, or the pitcher plant also. I see. Um, Collective, why are you made to feel so evil for being what your nature is? Your nature is violence in a way. Your nature is aggression. Your nature is combativeness. And it's such an important part of the animal kingdom. You're always made to feel like a bad guy, though, when you do it, when you act what's in your nature, because you look out for your plant. Like the pitcher plant, the Venus flytrap, like those ends that do the thing, they look out for the plant, right? It's up to them to ensure their plant doesn't die. You make sure your family or you or your pets, you make sure that you don't die. You get food, you get shelter, clothing, all that stuff. You get it. Um, and there's just so much anger towards those people who quite literally don't get it. Like, some people think it would be a nicer, nobler thing if you would just like die. And I don't mean literally, I hope, for people, but just like metaphorically maybe. But like if you could just like, DIE, if you just did, that would make everything so much easier because you're just such a conflict. But you are not a conflict. You're just acting within your nature. You punish people who start acting outside their nature. You punish people kind of according to the laws of the jungle. It's like if you do something stupid may happen to you, something bad may happen to you. Um, like no one can get hit by a hammer unless the hammer is like hanging up here, right? And so like, stupid people sometimes set up like they're like, oh, huh, I wonder what this is. And they put the hammer above themselves and then they drop it. And they're like, oh, the hammer did that. The hammer's the problem. Ban hammers. And it's like it's a little bit on how like violence is not the tool that's being used. It's the person who's perpetrating it, right? Like a lot of people talk about this, but really, for you, you wish that in society people would act with a measure of decorum. Like they wouldn't apply their weird morals when you're just trying to live life. You're just trying to get through the day. You cannot be punished any longer for behaving according to your nature. And I think you need to let yourself like indulge. You need to let yourself be your nature. Your nature is not nice, it's not accommodating to others. It is fierce and is loyal and is protective. And these are qualities of like a great leader, a great mother, a great parent, a great tutor. There are so many positions that we desperately, desperately desire these traits in, but people are so afraid of these traits. And the reason that they're afraid of these traits is because they're scary, because they're unbridled. They are passionate and they are weird. They go against the societal norms. So you too need to be someone who goes against the societal norms. But you can't live in the shadows any longer. I feel you've suppressed this nature a lot before. When I've channeled for this collective in the past, they've often found conflict with others because of their sort of darker nature. But you're you're just someone who needs to be understood once in a while so you can keep on going, keep on doing what you do. But you're doing nothing wrong. You're acting according to your nature. You need to understand this. I don't feel like you need to like make peace with it. I feel like you don't have a problem with it actually, but the rest of the world does, and that is what gives you a problem, if anything. But yeah, just keep on keeping on. I saw 1, 2, 3, 4 on my timer, so things are picking up speed for you. Um, just remind yourself you are part of the jungle and you are a biome. You are something that cannot be understood by applying human like morality to it. You are someone who's going to need to go out of their way to understand others because that also probably will not come that naturally to you, but that's okay. Your purpose is not, to be compassionate, to understand others. That's You ain't got no time for that. Your mission, your job, your purpose is so much larger than that. You can be getting bogged down with like hurt feelings, no offense. Um, it's just not your job at the end of the day. It's just not your responsibility. And all it's going to do is keep you from doing the things that you actually need to do. So I'm going to go ahead and end it there. And if that message was helpful for you, please go ahead and give it a like, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more messages like this, and if you want to see any of the other collectives that I have channeled for in the past, go ahead and look through my videos. And I hope this found you in perfect timing. Until next time, bye.